It's fine. We'll just go slide by slide. Okay, I'm just recording. It'll be fine. Let me share and then go back to, yay, here we are. Okay. So, all right. Hi, guys. Welcome to, what is it? Oh my gosh, we're in February. To February's new coach training. I am super excited to do this. This is like honestly one of my favorite calls, to be totally honest, because we have coaches who have been coaches for a while. We have new coaches on here. And it's really important and vital. Like if you really want to earn income, make a difference, help more women get started the way that you got started, be a top leader on our team, all of those things. It is really vital that you take this seriously and that you take notes, that you ask questions. No question is a stupid question. I want you to know that. When I first started, I was asking a million questions. And so I want to encourage you guys to ask the questions, even if it's like, what does being a coach mean? Like that's, I would consider that a stupid question, but I'm just saying like no questions is a stupid question. But Emma and I are, are your hosts today. So I like to do a little backstory. For those of you that don't know, I was following Emma on social media for like 4 years, and I used to do another MLM. I used to do Herbalife, and I was like super like against like, MLMs, and because I was like jaded, and I just kept seeing this girl like crush it as like a mom and like a new mom, and she had like a killer body and like the best like personality and like vibes and everything. And I just like had to join her. It was just like one of those things. You guys, I followed her for 4 years before I said yes to this. So if you are struggling right now as a new coach or like a coach for a while and you're like, I'm getting a ton of no's, it's like I ghosted Emma for 4 years. So you have to remember where you started, and you have to remember how long did you watch your coach before you actually started. Because like you can't just expect people to like just join you, the reason why I joined Emma was because I needed to trust her. I followed her for 4 years, but for 4 years, she was consistent as fuck. Okay. Like literally like like I would watch her and refresh her stories to make sure like, okay, when is she posting something? Like I need to know what she's doing today. So that's, honestly, long story short, I got started with her, and it's been the best decision of my life. Emma, do you want to like give a little backstory? I don't know if you do or not.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we like went back to even our conversation, and she legit ghosted me, and I think I even sent her like a ghost emoji or something. I don't know, maybe I should. But I just think it just shows that people really just want you. And as much as we have the best tools to offer, and we know that, they're really going to connect with you and your story. So be vulnerable, know that they want to hear what's going on in your life and hear how you're pushing forward and still taking time for yourself, because that's relatable. We all have things happening in our life. So, when I got started, I was so busy, and I never thought I'd be leading a new coach call, and so just thinking about that, you might be sitting here like, I don't think I could ever lead a new coach call. Just stop with that mentality right now and just understand that you're learning and you're going to grow, and we're here to help you, and we're here to match your pace. So I'm stoked.
Totally, guys. I love that she just said that, because I would have never imagined like I think when Emma asked me to guest speak, it was because she like didn't have anyone to do the call, and I was like, oh heck yes, and I was addicted, like literally addicted. I was like, so when am I gonna do the next one? And like now I'm leading them, and she does the Emerald calls, and we do these calls together. And so you just have to find your person and kind of like run. Like Emma, when I started, had her tribe. We went through a little bit of a change in our teams, but now it just works for us. So like find that person and just run with it, okay? And honestly, like my coach, Ashley, she's always like, I could never speak on stage. And I'm like, first of all, bitch, like, yes, you will one day, just watch. So this is your new coach checklist. If you have our new coach handbook, then this should also be in it. But we wanted to kind of go over a few things. I do want to shout out, I'm sorry, like I just have to shout her out. My new coach, Vanessa, she's supposed to be on this. She's running a little bit late, but literally everything that I told her to do, she basically did. And I've never actually had a coach like this, just like right off the bat. Like she signed up last week and like made her coming out post, sent out 3 share carts, is already at Success Club 2 on the 3rd day of the month. Like it is insane. It's crazy. So like as a new coach, like if you're doing this checklist and like really just going all in, I'm not really supposed to promise anything, but like I promise you there's like so many people that might just want to join you like today. Okay. There she is. I see her. I'm like, hi Vanessa. I was just ranting about you. You're fine. Yeah, I was just ranting about you. I'm gonna mute you. Okay, so your checklist is join the team page, which most of you should already be in the team page. Start the Boss Babes new coach training. It's in the units. That is really important. Emma and I, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how many times we used to go back and forth and be like, we need to vamp it up. We need to vamp it up. And finally we did. And so I promise you that this Boss Babes new coach training, everything that you need to know as a new coach is in that training. Okay. It should only take you 30 days to finish it. If you're a hustler like me, you probably blow right through it. Okay. Create a Gmail just for coaching. Okay. I can't express how important that is. Like Gabby Russo Fitness, like that's my email. Okay. It's literally that simple. Because you don't want to get anything mixed up. It's so much easier just to have everything Beachbody in like one email. And if you do change your email, please let your coach know because we like to send you guys stuff. So post a coming out post on your social media. Vanessa did this. Ashley Littlejohn did this, right? I think a few new coaches did. This is really, really important. I love the way that you guys did this. And it's like, it's so different. It's just saying that you're starting a new journey and you're really excited and you're nervous, but it's the best decision for your life and you hope for support and whatever. And Vanessa got amazing feedback and she had a few people reach out to her because of it. So this coming out post is really, really important. And I do not mentor any new coaches until I have seen this coming out post, because this is your first step to showing me that you are ready to basically like to be mentored. Okay. There's other coaches that don't even mentor new coaches until they hit their first rank, their first promotion, which is Emerald. We just ask for the coming out post. So yeah. And then make a link tree and edit your Instagram bio. We're going to go over that in a little bit. Set up your direct deposit, schedule a call with your coach after completion of new coach training, familiarize yourself with the challenge packs and share cart. I'm actually going to go over that with you guys. Go through your coach office and training tab in your free time, set reminders for team calls and trainings, and reach out to 3 to 5 friends who might want to join you. Please set your reminders and turn on your notifications. That is so important. I can't tell you how many times I have coaches like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I forgot that the call. And it's like, set reminders. Like, like I'm not saying that like I don't have time for you guys, because I do. I always have time for you guys, but to sit here and like literally text every single one of my 50 coaches, hey, team call in 30 minutes. Like, I'm not going to do that, you guys. Like, you need to set reminders. This is your business, your priority, like your responsibility to remember and to set a reminder. Get a calendar where you can see it, and just remember that. Okay. And definitely go through the coach office and just familiarize yourself with the coach office. Okay. Important pages to follow. Obviously, you should have these notifications on, which is for Rise Up Dynasty Coach Clubhouse, which is my team page, and the Dreamer Society, which is Emma's team page. Emma has 2. She has her personally sponsored and then one for all of her coaches. But that is your team page. Okay. So I know we have our challenge groups. Our challenge groups is completely different than our team page. The challenge group is where you post your sweaty selfie, you rate your day, you check in with your challengers that you add into the group. You're definitely like just putting positivity and like energy into that group. The team page is where I do check-ins, I do polls. We do polls. We post national wake up call. We post announcements. That is just a very important page for announcements and business things. And stuff like that, recognition. So yes, and you can add your discount coaches or just coaches who want to work with you. Your discount coaches, so when you offer someone a VIP membership, you are more than welcome to add them into the team page, because I was a discount coach and Emma added me into her team page and I did not want to work the business. I was like, don't even ask me. Like, don't even ask me. And she added me to her team page. And then a month later, I was like, okay, how do I do this? Like, let's go. You just never know. The community creators page is just a bigger coach page with 3 other teams combined. It's a place for us to just like, you have more coaches in there to maybe post like your questions or whatever. But right now I feel like with February and Team Cup and like everything else going on, I feel like there's a lot of our accountability already. So if you don't really just want another notification, you don't have to be on that page, okay? The Beachbody Champions page is a training page and support group for any coach who wants to elevate their business. And learn best practices with other like-minded coaches. There's a ton of amazing, like just amazing videos in there. And then of course, the Team Beachbody Coach 411. This is where the National Wake Up Call is. And it's every Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a reminder in my phone. It goes off right at 11. It's an alarm every Monday on the dot, and it reminds me because listen, like I'm on Mondays, my busiest day, and I'm like doing this, doing that, and then my reminder goes off. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hop on. Okay. So this call is extremely important because it's Beachbody, it's corporate telling us important things, and it's recognition. So if you have a coach on your team who's about to hit diamond, or if you're hitting diamond, or whatever it is, you want to be on and shouting them out, right? So it's really cool because it was my first time hearing my name like from corporate, and it was like so dope. I like literally cried. I still have the video. And my mom was on at work and she's like screaming her head off. But yes. And then I think I'll just do this one. You can go to the next one, Emma. But important info as a coach, you should know your coach ID and login. So right when you log into your coach back office, it's right there, your coach ID. That is a really important number. I mean, if you memorize it, just memorize it. I think I had mine in my notes for a while until I just know it by heart. Beachbody Coach Relations, if you ever have any complications with Shakeology or customer or Success Club or anything, just call Coach Relations. They're super helpful. And then this is Emma's cell phone number if you want to take a screenshot. And then this is my cell phone number if you don't have it. And then our emails. And then, of course, the Beachbody FAQ. This is the year of GTS, which means Google that shit before you ask me, because 90% of the time, you guys, that you can find your answer literally in Google by typing in challenge groups Beachbody or like coach change form Beachbody, and it'll pop right up. But of course, like if you really absolutely cannot find it, just text me or post in the team page, because we'll help you find it. Okay. Okay, so go ahead, Emma.
Hey, okay, cool. I was just saying, Ashley told me the other day, she's like, I swear I looked, I have Gabby in my ear saying, Google that. She's like, I promise. I was like, you can still ask me questions if you've done everything. I promise it's okay. It's just so great because it is good. It's good for you to take action and know, and you're going to retain it better. So that's really why we want you to do it too, because the more you do it yourself, you're just going to learn it better and be able to help your coaches. So, and you're probably going to get a response faster. As much as we want to help you as quickly as we can, it isn't always possible. So, okay, team calls and trainings. So this happens every single first Monday of the month. So this is for all new coaches. So when you start to help people with the business, let them know that the new coach is going to be next March. I think it's March 3rd, which is that Monday. We have team calls every Thursday night. This is our weekly team meeting. Hang out, whatever you want to call it. It's where we get on, we collab, we talk, we have guest speakers come in. Gabby's really great about getting other speakers to come on and really talk. We love just hearing from other people. It's great to just have more value. National Wake Up Call, like she was saying, Monday mornings. It is on the Beachbody 41 or Team Beachbody 411 page. So it's also a live call. So you can go back and watch the recording. If you can't make it on live, you can also go to the podcast that they have that's in the podcast app. And that's all right here. You can take a screenshot of this as well if you want. Unlocking Your Business, Advancing to Emerald training every Monday and Wednesday night. Monday nights is with a like sister team of ours we've collabed with, and that is at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Wednesday nights, same time. And really all of our calls are at 5 p.m. unless stated otherwise. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes, take a screenshot. And if you don't know how to take a screenshot, it's Command-Shift-3. So this is just a preview of the graphic that we share and what Emerald is and what it looks like. So it's U+2, Unlocking Your Business. This is your first promotion, and this is a lot more of what I go in. So you might be like, what is this? But we cover it all on Wednesday. So make sure you're on live so you can ask questions. It's so important to be on and asking questions, and they're every Wednesday night. So if you, for some reason, can't make it one Wednesday, hopefully within 4 weeks of the month, you're able, and Monday. So literally 2 days a week, you're able to make it. You should at least be on one. And consistently, because we add things to them every single week. And we also recognize new emeralds, kind of like they do on the National Wake Up Call. Okay, now you.
Yes. Yeah, we actually linked up with another team because that we're running a diamond group with, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we can just swap, like your coaches can come on and my coaches can go on yours." It just opens the door for you guys to be able to be on live, because it's completely different being on live than watching the recording. Okay, you should have focus time with these calls because it is the first promotion of your business, which is actually a 30-day goal, because it's literally U+2. And if you're offering them the VIP option, then it should be like, literally, if Vanessa can do it like 2 days literally into her business, like I sat there in the movie theater with her, then anyone can do it. Okay. So clear bio and what you're about. So this is also really important, you guys. There are presets in the new Coach Academy under the files, under the units. So if there's presets there, and there's also videos of how to download the presets. If you're having trouble with it, I know a few coaches were. I really don't mind like getting on the phone with you and helping you out and figuring out how to do it. It's quicker for me to just tell you how to do it than for you to like figure out yourself. But your bio should be super clear, and like my bio doesn't look like this anymore because I switched it because I'm weird. But your bio should be super clear and like really like who you are, what you're about, and basically like what your action, like who you're calling to, basically. So for me, Gabby Russo, fitness coach. You don't have to put fitness coach. You don't have to do that. I put freebies in my stories, fitness business owner and mentor. And then what was my like call to action? Like, what do I want women to come to my Instagram and see? Like, oh, she helps women build confidence and self-worth. Like, okay, like I'm about that. I know Emma has like mom of 3 or like postpartum mamas or whatever. So if you're a mom, then maybe go look at other coaches that are moms and kind of see what they have. If you're not a mom, and you're like me, I obviously don't look at other moms' posts, but yeah, so you can like go through other coaches on our team and kind of just like get an idea. I just redid Savannah's for her. Like I asked her, I was like, what is your main goal? Like, what is your goal as a coach? And like, what would be like your motto? And so she sent that to me, and like I kind of made it into a bio for her. So I don't mind doing that either. But this is also really important, you guys, when you are doing like thinking about Instagram, and like your Instagram is basically like your what's the word I'm looking for, Emma? Like
Storefront.
thank you. Your storefront. I'm having like the worst. I swear I'm like my brain is mush. I couldn't remember yesterday where I was going because I couldn't think of the word Super Bowl, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to like a Super Bowl party. I couldn't get out Super Bowl. It was so weird. You just ever have that moment? I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so your first 6 pictures should really be kind of important. Okay. I don't want you to stress over like making your Instagram absolutely perfect. You know, mine and Emma's and other coaches have gone through different seasons of Instagram. Okay. My Instagram did not look like this when I first started. Okay. But what I do want you to kind of focus on is if you don't have a before and after picture yet, totally fine. But when you do, is to always have a before and after photo in this 6 picture grid, okay? So, because that's really important because people are going to come to your page and they're going to see like, oh my God, look at her freaking results. If you if you don't have results and you want to post about your boot camp and the girls in your boot camp getting amazing results and you want to post mine and Emma's and a collage of other girls, go for it. Like whatever. Like you don't have to ask me. I'm pretty sure you don't have to ask Emma. It's open range. Go for it. Okay. But I share like me and Brandon, I share like my grocery tips. I share like, you know, me working out and like how I felt that day. But I make it super bright and colorful. And so that people want to come to my page and they want to stay there. So Instagram stories. For your Instagram stories, it should be non-negotiable to post like 5 to 10 stories a day. Okay. Workout clips, do like 2 to 3. Lifestyle tips, products, don't show labels. So like when you're making pre-workout, don't show the Energize, like clear. If you are making Shakeology, don't show the Shakeology bag. Just show like you putting the ingredients in your Shakeology, or like you posting it like with like a boomerang of like your drink, like your shake in a cup. So talk about your next boot camp and share the coaching opportunity and share team calls. Okay. That's super important. So yeah, that's that. La 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 la. Okay. So making yourself a priority. This is really, really important, you guys. Your first priority as a coach. Listen, we are all about, we are your business mentors first and your friends second. Okay. This is really important. Okay. But as a coach, like we are very like, we want you to hit your goals. We want you to be successful in this. We obviously want you to be able to earn income if that's why you're here. But your main focus first is your health and wellness. Okay. So if you're not taking care of yourself, this business is not going to work. Okay. So make yourself a priority. I always say this to my coaches. I'm like, your oxygen mask goes on first before you help others. Okay. So what workout program are you doing or already doing from start to finish? Okay. Nutrition plan I'm starting with or already doing, to be mindset or ultimate portion fix, or the workout meal plan that's in it. So like if you're doing 8 day obsession has its own meal plan, and then 21 day fix has its own meal plan. But they all coincide with ultimate portion fix or to be mindset. It just really depends on which one you're doing. What Shakeology flavor are you drinking? Are you drinking Performance Line? Are you using Recover and Energize? You have to be the product of the product. That's one of the vital behaviors that we're going to go over. You guys, if you watch my story, you see that I use Energize and Recover every single day, and you see me post about it. I'm not showing labels, and I just make it fun. And yeah. So, okay. Emma, you can take over if you want.
Sweet. Okay. Magic is in the community, and what she was talking about, really taking care of yourself and sharing that also in your community and showing up in your challenge groups, being that leader that you want, right? And making sure that you're doing that. And so really this is a people business. We are talking to people and helping them see what this is going to do for them, which in turn helps you pay it forward more. So really be the best challenger you can be, logging your shakes, your workouts in the next few months, just being aware that there are going to be like bod groups and things coming out. So also the reasons why hopping on the team trainings and just lives and anything that really we're talking about is important. So you know what's happening. And we we are finding out just like when you are as well, you know? So yes, we've been coaches for a while, but things are evolving all the time. So when new programs are coming out, we're learning right alongside you as well. So I want you to also remember that when you're talking to us, and just remember that your first priority as a coach is you, like she was talking about. Yes, it's about other people as well, but if you're not filling yourself up, I think we talk about this a lot too, like putting your oxygen mask on first so that you can also help other people. You know, when you're on an airplane, they're like, first, you know, put your oxygen mask on and then you can do people around you. So just making sure you keep that in the back of your mind. So if you're like kind of stressed one day, or you might have like a breakdown, you might be wondering why, take some time for you. Log off, do a mental time, and then you can get right back into it. Okay, get clear on your why. Do you want me to just go into this? So, really, not just your why, but what's going to make you cry, and what makes you cry, and what makes you want to work so hard. What are the experiences and these things that you will achieve, and what is it going to make you feel like when that happens, or when that thing comes to fruition? What do you want from this business? What is going to light up your life? These should be things that are setting your soul on fire every single day, and your why is going to evolve. So I want to encourage you to have something like this. We talk about our goals every single month, but as you're cultivating your life and things start to evolve in your life, I want you to also remember to evolve your why and have your why evolve. My why was very different when I first started. I was 22. I was a mom of one. I was going to school. And the things that I got up out of bed for then look a lot different than why I get out of bed now, 7 years later. And so maybe you can work on this tonight. And then if you could send it to your coach, and if you haven't already, share with them your 5 things. What are those things that are going to get you out of bed? And not only sharing it with your coach, share it with the people around you, and post it up wherever you're going to see it. Write it on sticky notes, maybe even write the 5 random things, not random, but write them down and then put them up randomly all over that are 5 things. So like you open a drawer and you see it, or just places you're, I don't know, as a mom, you're doing dishes a lot, right? So put a note by those dishes when you're, you know, doing them, and you see like, okay, like I'm working hard, so one day I'm not doing all these dishes anymore. No, I'm just kidding. But really, you know, so honestly, like one day my goal is to have someone do dishes for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to do dishes or laundry forever. So, you know, just thinking about these things and why you're working hard, and it should be your purpose and what's really going to drive you. And if you don't find that your why is driving you anymore, then that's when you know that you need to reevaluate.
Yes. And, you know, I love that she said that your why evolves through the different seasons of your life, because Emma and I's why, you know, we were both married, now we're both divorced. And so, and now we're both in much healthier relationships. But it's so important. And I won't lie, you guys, like the other night I literally had a breakdown. I had such a breakdown, and I was so mentally exhausted. And you guys, you see me, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so strong, like whatever, blah, blah, blah. But like, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you guys don't actually realize. And like, I had such a breakdown. I had to remind myself, like, what is my why? Like, why am I here? Like, I need to protect, like, I need to put my oxygen mask on first, and I need to reevaluate like my why and like why I'm doing everything, right? And so if you feel that way, like, I don't want you guys to lean out of the community. I want you to lean into it, because sometimes I even forget as a coach, and I'm like, Emma will literally tell me like, you need a break, like put your phone down, like just take a break. And I'm like, okay, maybe I just needed someone to tell me that. Because you know, Brandon was telling it to me, and it was like, you don't have obligations like I do, you know? And it's like, then you're taking it out on people that are gonna, maybe you're resenting them, and you don't want that to happen, right? So check in with your strong friends, and check in with your coaches. We're a team. I always say this, like, you know, lock hands and, you know, like lean into each other. But if you're ever feeling overwhelmed or stressed out, come back to your why, and then like take a breather, and like wake up the next morning refreshed on like, okay, I remember why I remember why I'm doing this, because guess what? This business isn't always rainbows and butterflies, you guys. I don't want you to come into this and thinking like, it's so much fun. Like, it is fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, I have such a blast. It's my passion. I freaking love it. But other days I want to rip my hair out, and I literally want to just like jump off a roof. Okay. I'm joking, but it's more good days than bad days. I don't want to scare anyone. Okay, so what legacy do you want to leave? I love the word legacy because it's literally like, I want to leave a freaking legacy for my family. Like, my parents didn't go to college. My brother was the first, well, I was the first one to go to college, but my brother was really the first one to kind of graduate with a master's degree. So like, I really want to leave a freaking legacy for my family. And what that means to me is like, you have to set goals, right? You know, what will hold you accountable to your goals and keep you disciplined? What legacy do you want to leave? What do you want your kids to see and talk about? How are you short and what are your long and short term goals? And I really love that one about how do you want your kids, like if you don't have kids, just think about when you do have kids. Like I don't have kids, but I always think about this. And it's like, what do you want your kids to see and talk about you? It's like yesterday on the Super Bowl, J-Lo's daughter was on stage with her. And it's like, I can't imagine that feeling of like being a mom and just like your daughter looking up to you like that. And it's like, that's what I want for like my kids. I want my kids to see like, wow, my mom hustled for our future. Like I want to do that. Like I want my kids to know that they can literally be and do whatever they want in life. And so what that comes with is hard work and discipline, right? So a 6-month goal, a 1-year goal, a 5-year goal, a 10-year goal. So every year at the beginning of the year, we do like, we really focus on vision boards and we focus on like, you know, maybe like 6-month goals and like up to 10-year goals. So like for me in 2020, I want to be an elite team, 5-star elite team. I changed this. I do want a sleeve tattoo, you guys, but I changed it to something else. I don't remember what I changed it to. I want to have I changed this because Brendan and I are talking about buying a house. I want to get an SUV, start my podcast. You know, what is my word for 2020? It's revive, to be in a healthy, strong, balanced communication relationship, go hiking, do yoga, do a retreat and be debt free. So these are like my goals mainly for like, it's pretty much in between a 6-month to 5-year goal. My 10-year goal would be completely different. But my 10-year goal would most definitely be to be living somewhere in like North Carolina on like acres, making like way over 6 figures. Like that is my goal. Again, Beachbody doesn't guarantee the success of any coach. Anytime that I say that I want to make 6 figures, I have to say that because it is due to your hard work. Okay. And you guys, I have to tell you really something embarrassing. And I want you to know that this is your opportunity to ask me a stupid question if you feel like it's a stupid question. I had to look up how much 6 figures I will not even lie. I was like, I feel like I know what it is, but like I'm not 100% sure. And so I was like, how much is 6 figures? And I'm like, duh, it's how many freaking zeros. So you guys, I'm not always smart. Okay. Listen, I have my moments. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So, business strategy plan. Earn while you learn and take action. Okay, so this business is very, very much like you earn money, but while you're still learning, but you're taking action. Okay, so everything that you learn, you're taking action on right away. Okay, don't sit on it. Like, don't like, oh, maybe I'll do that next week. Like, take action on it, because this business is like running up an escalator that is going down at first. Okay, it is very, very fast paced. Everything is changing. You know, like Emma said in the beginning, like everything that launches new is new to us too. So we're kind of side by side with you. Okay. But earn while you learn and take action. Okay. So, okay, you can go, Emma, on this one. I'll mute myself.
Okay. So ask yourself, what's missing from your life right now that you would like more of? Is it time, freedom, friendship, money, security, travel? Like what is it that you want to pay for your child's activities? Maybe you want to be able to pay for sports, or maybe preschool, or your rent, just groceries, diapers, formula, anything that, you know, is an expense, car payment, your phone bill. What is something that maybe you could relieve for your family? This is something to think about and to have in the forefront of your mind. How much money would you need each month to get excited about doing this and to make that goal happen? And what could that money do for you, and what does it mean for you? not just what could it do for you, but I really want you to get behind the emotion, because I think, actually not I think, I know, because studies show that money is like a number one cause in fights and things in relationships. It's just what happens. And so what could this, ease maybe on your relationship? Maybe something's happening right now that you really could benefit from. I know I was talking to one of my coaches, and her husband's insurance went up, and she needed to make a little bit more money to maybe ease some stress off of that. So just asking yourself these questions, and again, share with your coach. I'm just going to repeat that, because I think just sharing it and putting it out there is really, really important. So you can take a picture of this too if you want to remember these questions, but
Yeah.
just asking yourself.
I also want to add that I want to add, yes, like I always say, like, we are in this business for it. We're helping people. And I used to feel so weird about like being like, oh, money, 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 because I didn't want anyone to think that we're in this for the money. I mean, it's part of, like, you shouldn't feel like icky about it. Like, hi, why are you here? Do you want to run a business? With a business comes income, right? But also, if you focus on helping 3 people, 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, however many people you want to help a month, if you focus on that, the income will come, right? But I think it's really important to focus on how many people you want to help each month, but also how much income do you want to that could help you and your family each month, okay? Because then you know exactly how many people to help that each month, right?
Yeah, and I know this is a new coach call, but also thinking longevity. I think that in this business, that's the best part, is we have an opportunity to have a longevity lifestyle of creating residual income. And I was just talking, my boyfriend's mom has been staying with us, and she was asking me about that. And I was like, really, our goal is to help our girls build a sustainable income that's going to help them over the long period of time. When you get started, we don't tell you you're going to make like $1,000,000, like whatever, right away, because that's not a sustainable business. No business is going to make that much money right in the get-go, unless like you start out with millions of dollars, I guess. Like, not even, right? So it just takes time. Any business takes time for compound effects. So just think about that as well. Like, you can think about commissions, but you could also think longevity, like consistently, what would help?
You can do this one if you want. Go ahead.
Okay, so these are our 4 vital behaviors, which if you have our new coach handbook, you've probably heard about, seen about, as well as going through training and stuff. These are what sets you up for success. So if you have the business activity tracker, which you should have it printed out and going over, this is what you're going to be basically doing in that BAT. So being proof the product works, like we talked about, making sure you're putting yourself first, you're working on your journey, drinking your Shakeology, completing a fitness program, start to finish. I remember when Gabby went all in with 80 day, that was huge for her and her business. Follow your meal plan, use the performance line, share your lifestyle and how they're helping your life. And having that curiosity marketing as well, we'll talk about. Connect, invite, and follow up. So like I said, using the BAT, always have a group to invite to. We are always having groups. You're always welcome to invite. So I never want to hear the excuse that you don't have a group to invite to. Add 1 new personally sponsored coach a month. Initiate conversations and add followers, which is networking, social media posts, Instagram stories, responding to likes and comments. And I actually just saw Angie Lee, I don't know if anyone else saw this, her post about how anyone that doesn't respond to comments, that's like a blogger or like someone on social media that doesn't respond back, is going to be ghosted. Like, they're going to be forgotten about, because community and responding and engaging with your following and the people that are talking to you is huge. She said that's a heartbeat. And I was like, oh my God. She's like, every comment or every message is a heartbeat. And I don't know, that was really like imaging for me. I don't even know if imaging is a word. So a call to action, or CTA's call to action. So in your Instagram story, when you're talking about either a call to action to your challenge group or coaching, and we have examples for that as well, and you can go to our Instagram stories. Also, Vanessa asked, I don't know why it's going privately to me. It might be because it's set on private. Sometimes it happens, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. I just wanted you guys to know that's why I'm just clarifying call to action. I realized. And then get people results. So like, we're paying it forward. So committing to your business for a year. be here in a year. And I don't even want to say that. I want to say be here in 4 years, getting your master's in this business, in this opportunity and paying it forward, just seeing what will happen for you, being consistent, have a strong vision and why, not just for yourself, but for your customers. What do you want that to look like for your customers? Contribute to your challenge groups, recognizing achievements, help new coaches, and then also keeping them accountable using the BAT. And then last but not least, I feel like this should be like number one, or I guess number two after be proof the product works, is personal development. If you are not working on your mindset, you are not going to get through hard things, and or you will, but not in a way that you should. And it's vital. It's a vital behavior. And it's like if you were going to go to the hospital and get hooked up and they have to hook you up to an IV or hook you up to water first so that you have enough liquid in your body. It's like that type of thing while they're adding in other things to your IV. Listening to the National Wake Up Call is consistently, and attending a super weekend and summit, which is, if you're not familiar with a super weekend, is a local coaching event that the local market council puts on. So wherever you're at, you're just going to have to look up the events, and your coach can help you with that too if you are obviously new and not sure what that looks like. But again, your goal is to help 3 people do exactly what you did, getting started on your journey and their journey, and just saying, do this with me, come along, with me, and just don't overcomplicate it. It might feel like, a lot, but it's good. It's going to get better, and it won't feel like a lot all the time.
Honestly, like, I will have to say, like, you guys, I'm 2 years into this business, and which is crazy because it feels like a long fucking time. Probably because I've been following Emma for so long. I'm just like, I've been a coach forever. But I'm just now honestly starting to like have my groove. It's like where I'm like fallen in love with my team and just like super passionate. Like, it took me 2 years to really just find my groove. So I would hate for you to just like not focus on personal development. And like, that's what got me through all those hard times. You guys, if Emma and I can go through a divorce, okay, at such a young age, and like everyone has their own like life, whatever you have gone through that's like traumatizing in your life, like I get it, like we have been there, and we are still coming out even stronger. Like, everything that happened to us has shaped us into who we are today. And that is why I truly feel like people trust me, is because they saw me go through such a traumatic experience at such a young age, and they're like, holy shit, like she's still fucking doing this, like holy shit, right? And that's what honestly inspired me with Emma, is because I saw her go through it and I was like, holy shit, dude, like if she can do this, I can do this. Like, there's no excuses for me, right? So just give yourselves grace, okay? And lean into the community. Okay, so Power Hour checklist. So that business activity tracker, which actually looks like this, okay? So this business activity tracker is super important. You need to print this, and you can either print them out for the week or print one out and laminate it and get like a whatever expo marker and like do it. You could print a bunch and bind it. I think some girls binded theirs at Office Max or Kinko's or whatever. But this is super important because it goes like every single day and everything that you need to do during your power hour. So these power hours are vital for a moving force of your business. This has been actually tested. I didn't even have this when I started as a new coach. These trackers have been tested by a test group of like, I think over 100 coaches. And every single one of the coaches have either rank advanced, given themselves promotions, just by following this tracker every single day. And it's really, really important. So it's like, okay, what do I do during a power hour? What's a power hour? The power hour is using your tracker, and it gives you time. So what I do is I set a timer and I do all of those activities on the power hour. We actually are doing another interactive power hour training with a business activity tracker on Thursday for our team call, because the last one we did last week was so amazing that I loved it so much. And we're in the first week of February, so I thought, why not? So definitely get on that call so you can get familiar with how to use a power tracker. Power tracker. What is wrong with me? A business activity tracker during your power hour. Actually, it should be called a power tracker. But building new relationships and invites. So reaching out to 5, I would say 5 new people if you want, but if you are like ready to go, make it 15. Add 5 new people on social media, invite 5 new people, exposure and growth, check in and post challenge groups, post in your Facebook page, know and understand your business, lead by example. So all of these things are basically in the here, all of these here. Okay. Then this is just like where you can kind of track. So anytime that I invite someone and I'm like, hey girl, we have wondered about joining my challenge group for this month. Is it okay if I send more details? And help her. I don't write their name. I only write their name on here, so and it's like they've responded to me, so then I can keep track of them. Okay. So obviously when you sign people up, we have what's called Success Club, okay? Success Club is so important because we want you to win free swag. We want you to be recognized. Earning Success Club means that you are helping the most people get started with the way that you got started, and helping the most people get started in our challenge groups or coaches getting started in our team. So how to earn Success Club. So it's basically any combination that equals 5 or more points, means that you have hit Success Club. Okay, so when you are signing someone up with a challenge pack, which is honestly the easiest way to hit Success Club, which it honestly is like, okay, if they want to get started in your boot camp, they should be getting a challenge pack, okay? Because it has Beachbody on Demand, a Shakeology 30-day money-back guarantee, or they're doing the performance line with Energize and Recover. But a challenge pack is the moving force of hitting Success Club and getting people started right in our challenge group. Okay, they basically need a challenge pack. Okay, honestly, anyone that's like, oh, I can't afford it, I offer them like a monthly, a free trial or whatever, but they don't end up making it in my boot camp because they didn't invest in anything, right? So you really have to show that value of a challenge pack. And in our invites, we talk a lot about adding value rather than just being like, hey, want a challenge pack? This is how much it is. You have to add value to it. But a challenge pack is 2 points. Okay. So for hitting Success Club 5, which actually comes out to 6, I don't know why they don't just change it. But Success Club 5 means helping 3 people. Okay. So 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, right? So you got started, like you basically hit Success Club 5 by helping 3 people. Hitting Success Club 10 is helping 5 people because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? So my goal is 100% SC10, like every single month. Like I'm like, I need to help 5 people. Like I really want 5 girls in my boot camp, SC10. We also do in Beachbody, you get recognized if you hit Success Club 5 or 10 for 12 consecutive months, you get to walk across stage at Summit. You get recognition, like across the board. Okay. You get it. Like you are a Success Club All-Star. If you do it for 2 years, you're a Success Club All-Star Legend. Like how cool is that to be recognized for the amount of lives that you have changed? Like that is insane. That is such a rewarding accomplishment. Like literally that's like, I don't know, for me, it's like, I just won the national championship of like my dancing, and it's like, but no, it's different now because I don't dance. I help people get started on their health and fitness, and I am a Success Club All-Star. Like what? Oh, that is dope. Okay. So that is like my goal. I'm like, I want it. Like I need it. Right. So you can do any challenge pack that's 2 points. Shakeology order is 2 points. Daily Sunshine is 2 points. Is Daily Sunshine 2 points still? Yeah, it is, right? Okay. The performance line with Recover and Energize is 2 points, and then 3 boxes of beach bars are 2 points. And I want to point this out, you guys. I hit Success Club 5 last month. I got to SC8. I was short 1 person. I was so upset, but it's fine. It's okay. It happens. I still hit Success Club 5. But when you hit Success Club 5, the following month, so this month, February, you get customer free leads. So Beachbody sends you free customers. And this morning I looked at my back office and I was already at Success Club 2 because Beachbody sent me a customer that ordered a mega challenge pack. And so I get that commission plus the Success Club points, right? And I was like, oh yes, like you guys, this business is so freaking rewarding. Like you have to put yourself out there and like just freaking be 2 feet in. So yeah. Emma, you can take over.
Okay. Yeah, and I talk more about custom leads and stuff on the Wednesday night calls, and she covers it on Monday night calls too. And oh, I was gonna say I hit Success Club last month because of my customer leads. I kept getting on my back office and I was like, Success Club 4? And then I got on the other, and like the next, like 2 days later, I was like, Success Club 6? Like I have enrolled with that, but it wasn't anyone that had committed. So like, and that had never happened before. Okay. And I've been a coach for 6 years. So something new that happened to look forward to, like consistency pays off. But I still help more people than that. So, okay. Anyways, I digress. Down to business. How much money? I feel like I'm talking about money a lot tonight. I feel like that's like, it's just so uncomfortable for me, but it's good. Because we all have to make money to survive, right? We have kids. It's expensive to raise anyone, even with dogs. We have to pay for dogs, pets, anything, right? So how much weekly, monthly, yearly is, like I said before, going to make you excited about this business, and make it for this year, but think long term. Don't be afraid to have a crazy goal. Okay, like you don't have to tell anyone. I would encourage you to tell people, like people that are going to push you forward in a positive direction with your goals. And that's another thing you need to also be aware of, and something I've learned a lot is expressing your goals with people that are going to be excited with you about it, and not saying that you can't talk to people that might not support your goals and dreams right now about things, but there's just certain goals that I didn't always tell my parents, because I just knew I was going to get certain comments and I didn't want to hear it, because I knew I was going to achieve it. And I knew that I could go to Gabby, or I could go to, Ashley or Aunt Cassie or anyone else and tell them, and they'd be like, heck yeah, girl, go for it. Like, you got this. So, really thinking about who you want to express this to, because that's your mindset is everything, really. And then I'm going to use the money I make with coaching too. And like I said, share this with your partner. If you have someone that you obviously share bills with and things like that, and letting them know, like, this is what I'm working towards. When you see me on my phone, I'm not scrolling on my phone. I'm checking in with people. I am talking to other girls. I am in my, messages, emails, and letting them know, like, hey, I'm working right now on my phone, because I think it can be deceiving for some people that play Candy Crush and play games and things on their phone. And then they're like, oh my God, you're just like on your phone. And you're like, no, I'm making an impact. I'm making a difference. And by doing that, that's going to pay forward income wise. That's just like my little 2 cents. So, oh, do you want me to keep going? Okay. So, God, I ran out of water. Earn while you learn and take action. So again, thinking about these things. So my health and fitness goals for the next 12 weeks, and really thinking about being able to pay for your kids, or maybe it's to be consistent with your morning routine, because that's going to be the catalyst for everything else that you want to accomplish. Like thinking about what that first kind of goal or action you need to take to achieve your goals. And then feeling confident in my own skin, focusing on my mental health. Like, what is that goal for 12 weeks and for 12 months? Because your goals for your 12 weeks and your 12 months are also going to pay forward in your challengers, because a lot of the times what your goals are, you're going to help people that have similar goals. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Okay. You want me to keep going? I'll keep going. Okay, so setting the foundation is really important. I mean, if you don't have a business plan in anything, like, you have to have goals, but you also have to have business plans. So with that, we've talked, and maybe you've heard us talk about a memory jogger and getting people's names down on a list. So having a growing list is really the foundation. And we'll talk about, like we talked about Streak, and that's kind of where we hope that you will, start to understand. So these are the people that you want to impact and share this gift with. So use the space to think of family and friends that you know in everyday life, and also 10 people, the 10 best your A team. So also thinking about who you would love to have on your team. And you don't have to ask them right now, but I want you to write their name down. I want you to write 10 people down for your family and friends, and 10 people down that maybe you follow and you just like think of like, oh my God, this person would love to be a part of this community and would love to, pay it forward and things like that. Doesn't matter if you're scared to reach out, we'll overcome that. But I want you to just write their names down. And continue to write names down. So not just write 10 names down right now, but as you think of someone, grow that list. Continue to add to that list. So I would put 100 marks on mine if I were you, but that's just me.
Okay. This is my like expertise. I feel like I freaking love inviting. Oh my God. It is my favorite thing to do. So, here we go. So, as a new coach, you just got to dive into it. If you don't do it, you're never going to do it. Like, don't be me and be like, I'm so scared. Like, no. Okay. We're going to get into it. You're going to invite your friends, you're going to invite your family, and you're just going to, go for it. Okay. So, I told Vanessa and I told a lot of my coaches, I'm like, listen, anyone that's liking your coming out post or posting on it, like, go send them this message, right? So, hi, Ashley, I'm super nervous to reach out to you, but I need to do it. I'm committed to doing this wellness and fitness bootcamp for the next blah, blah, blah weeks. And I was thinking we could rock it out together and hold each other accountable. I'm not sure if you'd be interested, but wanted to ask you first, since your family or close friend, whatever. Are you open to looking over some of the details to see if it's something you want to do with me, right? You're leaving that invite with a question because you want them to respond, okay? And then if they don't answer, then that's fine. Like, it is what it is. Like, to me, I'm like, okay, they're not interested right now. They need to trust me. Sometimes the hardest people to commit to, like, for that, sorry, let me rephrase that. Sometimes the hardest people, okay, to get on board with you and like be like, oh my God, I'm doing this, like, are the closest people that know you, because either they know that you're just a flake and they know that you started something new, like, let's see how long this lasts. Like, that was literally me. Like, all of my best friends, I'm not friends with them anymore. I'm not saying that's gonna be you, but literally, like, they were like, oh yeah, like, that's cool, like, you're so annoying on social media. I'm like, okay, cool, like, unfollow me. Like, I literally don't care, right? Because now I have some of the best friends that I could have like handpicked best friends, okay, because of this community. So just really reaching out to, friends, family, whoever, like, if you have a supportive system, like, freaking do it. Like, my best friend, who is like, honestly, like, I would have never imagined in a million years, is signed up as a coach and using Shakeology regularly, and is now doing the workouts. And she did 80 day, a little obsessed, and then she did clean week, and now she's doing 21 day fix. And I would have never, ever, ever, ever imagined that she would ever do this with me. Okay. Sometimes it's like, you just have to ask them because you just never know. Right. So from the A team, you could say, hi, Ashley, also insert something with their friends or kids and family. I know this is super random, but I wanted to reach out to you and see if you'd be interested in joining my online home fitness group. I would honestly just say my confidence camp or my self-love is the new black, because Emma has hers. I personally committed to doing this fitness camp for the next blah, blah, blah weeks. And I thought if you were needing a new fitness challenge too, I'm nervous I will quit if I don't have a few accountability partners that I know, and doing this too. Would you be open to me sending over the details and see what you think? You're just being super vulnerable, and you're just like letting them know, like, these are the people that you already are talking to. Oh, these are already your friends. You don't have to say exactly this. You could say whatever you want because they're your friends. I always say, talk to people like they're your best friends, because you don't want to sound fake. You don't want to sound phony. When I'm going into my invites, I'm like, yo, girl, what's up? I'm like, literally, sometimes I voice girls. I send them funny GIFs. Because I don't really like those spammy messages. And I'm also the type where I'm like, hey, like, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Like, I hate the girls that are like, they're like trying to be your best friend for like 2 weeks and then they send you an invite. And I'm just like, yo girl, like, oh, you were following each other. Like I have a boot camp running every single month. If you ever want to join, like, let me know. I'm very straightforward with new followers and people that like my posts, because I don't want to like create conversation and like say, oh my God, your dog is so cute. And then say, oh, your baby's so cute. And then a week later invite them and they're like, oh, I knew you were just doing that. Right. Like, that's just not me, right? Like, so I'm always straightforward. And anytime that someone likes my photo or comments on my post or interacts with me on social media, I always send them a message and I just say, hey girl, like, thank you so much for the love and support on my page. I run monthly boot camps. I'm not sure if you started your health and fitness journey for the year. But if you ever be down for details, just give me the green light and I'll send you some more information. And then that leaves the door open. Like you are literally opening the door. Like if someone were to walk by your store, would you just let them walk by or would you be like, hey, you know what? My door is open. You would look really cute in this dress. Like you should come in. Like, I don't know. So, if you invested, think about this. If you invested thousands of dollars opening a boutique or opening a restaurant, bet your bottom dollar you would be out there with a freaking sign getting people into your boutique and restaurant. Would you not? Right? So why wouldn't you do the same for like you literally invested maybe $160 into your business? Like, why wouldn't you do the same? Right? Why wouldn't you want to earn back your $160 plus help women get started the way that you did? Like there's a fire in me to just help more women, right? So inviting is fun to me. So if you received a yes, more info, I'm going to skip through this only because there's like, I like to do this like kind of like one-on-one. So I'm going to skip through this because I've kind of already done this with a lot of my coaches already. And I'm sure Emma has too. Because it's a lot and I'd rather go through things that are really more important. So I really want to go over share cart. So share cart, because this is super important because I've already had new coaches be like, what is share cart? So when you do get that yes, and you've like built the relationship, understand their problem, like figured out if you can help them, and then you present the solution, which is the challenge pack, right? You want to close the sale with a share cart. So I think I can click this. Yes, it works. Okay. So this is share cart. So anytime that you like have someone like, yes, I'm so ready, like whatever, you're going to ask them their Shakeology flavor. You're going to ask them, their email address, and then, if they want to be a VIP member, that costs no extra to sign up. It's $15 a month, but I kind of compare it to Amazon Prime or Costco. I really always get a yes. It just really depends on the person. But you're going to sign in with your like same sign in that you use for Beachbody On Demand to access your workouts. Okay. So this is how you're going to sign people up. Okay. You're going to go to new enrollment and order, and then you're going to type in their email address. So like blah, 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 blah at gmail.com. You're going to that's why you have to get their email, their first and last name. So Gabby, I'm going to say Ortegas. Whatever. And then I'm gonna go with Ashley's like, bitch die. I know she introduced us, so it's all her fault. I'm just saying. So if you didn't offer the VIP membership, then don't sign them up as a coach, okay? But if you did, and you're like, do you want to do my VIP option? Does it cost anything extra to sign up? And they're like, oh yeah, I want discount on products. Like, heck yes. You're going to sign them up as a coach. And then you're going to say, yes, I have permission. Click continue. And then this is where you're going to go. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, you're going to go to challenge packs. And then I really always start my girls off, unless it's a launch, with 21-day fix, because it is the best program for women who just want to get started on a healthy fitness routine. Unless they're like really like they're already advanced and they are like doing CrossFit or they've been working out, then I offer 80-day obsession. But if they're newer, I offer them 21-day fix, because it comes with the containers, it comes with Shakeology, it comes with Beachbody On Demand. So this is the main one that I really always do. So I click this, right? And then it says, okay, select your flavor. So you want to do the single flavor. This is why it's important to ask them the flavor too. I always go for vegan because I got sick from the other one. It's because I'm lactose. So I always ask them if they do have any allergies, and I just say I like plant-based. I'm more of a plant-based girl, and so the vegan is plant-based. So, and I always do vanilla because I feel like if I want chocolate, I can make vanilla into chocolate. So I just stick with vanilla. And then I do serving bag, select to continue. And then that's literally it, you guys. So then you send them their cart. Okay. So it's, oh, what? Okay. I didn't think this was still available. We said it wasn't available anywhere. Okay, whatever.
I thought it was sold out.
Me too. Okay, so I guess they're giving away Shakeology pumpkin spice. So this is incredible because you guys, Shakeology is $130. Okay, $130. So the fact that they're literally giving Shakeology away is literally, I don't even know. I'm mind blown. I want to just order this just to have it. But sometimes they do this though. Sometimes they put promotions in here and you're like, oh my God. Then I'm like really pumped and I'm like, girl, you just got a free freaking Shakeology. Like now you have like a sample pack. So all you have to do is send this email and it goes right to their email. When you do, I don't think that anyone has this email, so I'm just gonna send the email. Hopefully no one has that weird ass email. If they do, then whatever. And so then boom, success. You just emailed it to blah, blah, blah at gmail.com. And then what I like to do is I like to copy this link and then send it to them just because sometimes it's wonky and it's like, it works, it doesn't work. It takes them 3 days to get it. It just really depends on the network. But copy the link, send it to them, be like, here you go, girl. I created your cart. Let me know if you have any issues. And then I kind of leave it at that. I leave it at that. And the next morning I check to see, I go to my back office, coach office. Oh my God. Why is it? And then I see if they signed up. And I'm going to show you how you can see if they've signed up. Okay. So I go to my back office and okay. And then you could see 8 new customer orders. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to make sure. So like Brandon, he was like, I need products. And I'm like, okay, well, here you go. Here's your share cart. Like go sign up. So I sent him a share cart. So I should be able to see him here, but I don't. So it'll probably come up tomorrow, right? So I always go the next day and I check up on it. But you could see all my orders here. So like Alex like ordered this. And so you can see if you've had anyone order, so you can check. And then that leaves it up for me to be like, okay, you know, hey girl, did you have any issues signing up? Like, do you need any help? Because maybe they, you know, I don't know, like they forgot about it. So you do want to follow up with them if you didn't see it. And you also just like, for me, I'm like, hey girl, like I didn't see it come up in my back office. I'm just making sure like the registration went through okay. And then that opens up the door to like maybe see what's going on if they really have signed up or not. Okay. I don't know what happened to my slides. Hold on, let me find my slides. I think that was honestly, okay, hold on, found them, found my slides. Bye. Where did you guys go now? Okay, here we go, share. So I hope that was helpful because I know that, you know, like you get to that invite and you're like, I've invited them, but like, now what? Like, where do I go? Because I was like in the middle with Vanessa, like, go to this, do this. So I hope that was helpful. Also, we want you guys to know that Success Club is not just how many people you sign up. It's also if you're a new coach, which some of you have signed up last month, which is great. You can earn your spot as a success starter. A success starter means that if you earn Success Club within 3 times in a 6-month period. So like from the month that you sign up, it activates like the following month. So if you sign up in January, you have this month. So February, March, April, May, June, July to hit Success Club in 3 times in those 6 months. Okay. And if you do that, you earn a free ticket to Summit. You get the title of Success Starter and a lot of recognition at Summit. Ashley got like a free call, I think with like Carl or one of the CEOs. You know, she earned a free ticket to Summit. So Ashley's a Success Starter, Emma's a Success Starter. So it's like totally possible. And Guys, Ashley hit Success Starter with SE 10 too. She hit a Success Club 10 and I was like, oh my God, this girl is awesome. But it's also helps your team too, because we are a team, and like when you hit Success Club and you're a Success Club starter, it boosts your team up to like top level too. So that's also super important because we do have team vision too. So yeah, you get free swag and you get top on your leaderboard. It's awesome. And then of course our coach summit is in New Orleans this year, and so as a new coach, you should have a discount code in the back of your business handbook thing that you got. There should be a code there, so you should be able to get your new coach ticket to Summit if you didn't earn Success Starter, obviously. Okay. And then earn your spot on the Success Club trip. Emma and I already registered, but we are going to Punta Cana in March. I am so freaking excited. Like, we get to bring our boyfriends, and it's just so much fun. I went on the cruise and I got to bring Ashley because post-divorce, too bad for him. He didn't get to go. That's his problem. I brought Ashley, and I get to bring Brandon this year. And Ashley actually earned her, so she gets to bring her husband. And so it's just so much fun to just have that 5 days of just like true bliss with your team and like other teams and just have so much fun. I earned my trip to the 2021 to Riviera Maya. And you can actually, if you are a Success Starter, like if you literally are like, I'm going to hit Success Club and I'm going to earn Success Starter, I honestly can't imagine how they could not invite you for 2021, to be totally honest, because when I started, I earned my trip. I was stunned that I earned my trip to the cruise, to be totally honest. I was like, holy crap, like I earned my trip, like that's insane. But I did, and I earned it. So I can't really see why not. Okay. So you do have a 7 to 30 day goal. Okay. It's totally possible to hit this in a week. It's totally should be a 30-day goal max, but to hit Emerald. An Emerald coach means you plus 2 just hop on the Emerald calls on Mondays and Wednesdays. Emma hosts them, but this basically means that you have unlocked your business. You basically do not have a business right now until you hit Emerald, like, to be totally honest, because you're sitting on extra income, okay, as a coach. And until you unlock your business and hit Emerald, you won't start to earn that residual income and team cycle bonus, okay? And what's great about that is that your coaches, anyone that they're adding, is helping you earn residual income too, okay? So it's a team effort, all right? And the easiest way to do this is to sign up your mom or your sister or your boyfriend or your other spouse or your brother. Like, my mom is a coach and my boyfriend is a coach. So it's totally possible. Like, why wouldn't you want to put your family first and help them make income too? Like, why wouldn't you? And then your 90-day goal is, Ashley, I put your name here already because she's literally so close. She's like 3 coaches away. Actually, she's 1 coach away and 2 coaches from Colby hitting Emeralds, which is her husband. Hello. It's like double dipping. Diamond is basically you are a freaking leader on our team, and like, I'm so pumped because we're doing a Diamond Dash and we're going to do another one in April. So if you hit Emeralds, you can totally get into this Diamond Dash in April. But we do have 4 coaches in it right now, or like more than that, actually 4 of mine and more of Emma's. But you're eligible for a team cycle bonus, so it's higher team cycle bonus, free customers from Beachbody, recognition. Again, it's just like amazing. Diamond is fun, and I don't want to be a diamond by myself, guys. Like, come on. So now what? Your first step is to reach out to your coach and let them know that you finished the coach units. Okay. Post your coming out post if you haven't done it. Dial in on your program and your nutrition. Like, literally, you should be in your challenge group being the best challenger in that group as a coach. Okay. So your goal is obviously to invite, post on social media 3 to 5 times a day, make that coming out post, engage, put your oxygen mask on first, just have fun, okay? Your initial priority in this business is to be proof of the product, invite 3 to 5 friends, choose a personal development book, The best book to choose right now is actually Built to Last. It's like this thin, okay? There's also a book called Go for No, which is another amazing, great book for new coaches. And then Show Up for Team Calls. These are non-negotiable. Like, if you should be able to, unless it's like, like, I don't know, like I need to know your excuse for not being on a team call, because like team calls are so important, and nothing irks me more than coaches who are like, how do I invite? And I'm like, I have done so many team calls on inviting and I haven't seen you on one of them. Like, that's just like something to me. It's like, you need to be coachable, and being coachable means hopping on team calls, or at least watching the recording, because I can see how many people watch the recording. That's another thing too. So actually taking like your business seriously. Be patient, have fun, engage in the team page, post what you want, and get to know your teammates. Again, we're a team. And we really just overall just want you to have fun with this, and to lean into the community. And yeah. So I know I like brushed through that because I went over time, but does anyone have any questions? Emma, did you want to add anything?
No. Oh, that.
What? Wait, why?
She unmuted herself. No, just really lean in. Like, this was a lot of information, and it was supposed to be a lot, so that you feel like you're prepared and just kind of know more. But please, like, talk to your coach. Be like, okay, I know you talked about this, but maybe do you have another call that goes a little bit more in depth on this? I just need a little bit more clarification. We have a lot of resources, calls, and in the units and the page as well. Go throughout the units, look for calls. I do have a share cart demonstration too in my team page unit. So just really utilizing all of those resources and just having fun and communicating and letting us know how you're feeling. And we're all human. We all have lives. So we're just all here to work together, because that just, at the end of the day, makes it more simple for everyone. So yay, thanks for showing up. I know that you guys have families and lives, and I see kids around. I'm in my bathroom right now because I have my 3 kids out there with Andrew's mom, so I'm like hiding away. So I appreciate you all being on. It's great. You're showing up for your business, and that's huge. So good for you guys.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for hopping on. And if you do have any questions, just post in the team page. But that's pretty much it. And again, thank you for being on. So go enjoy the rest of your night. And then remember, team call on Thursday. Okay. Team call Thursday. Okay. Love you guys. Proud of you.